Let's go bang, game pertama bang ya antara Onic melawan Aurora Gaming bang ya. Leg kedua, leg pertama Onic kalah 2-0 dengan telak. Kali ini apakah Onic mampu membalas atau 2-0 lagi kembali? Let's go, kita lihat saja bang ya. Let's go, ini dia bang ya.
Aurora has already secured their spot in the playoffs. They're just trying to go ahead and maintain and maybe break a record for the MPL Philippines, a win streak.
Ada jauh head di sini membantu
It's super fan
monster
Saturday.
jungle.
You can hear the super fans in the background already making noise while Edward be able to whittle down.
Ada hero baru.
The laning phase, of course, as the Hilda already popped out the
Siapa namanya? Lupa ku namanya siapa ini.
Actually quite wondering how they're gonna start the fights later on. Because
Coba
as
kita
you
cek.
can see, they're very heavy on that top side for Kirk.
Lupa ku namanya bang.
Very hard to dive in.
Yeah.
Maybe
Hero
they
baru
might
Mobile
have
Legend.
something to say here.
Yeah.
Is level 4.
Good tank emblem set pick up for Kirk. He needed to be tanking here. Already forcing out the flicker.
Sekarat di sana.
That's what we were talking about through the center of the map. Onic Philippines can snowball and take control, and they've already sent the Sicilian back home early.
Kalea bang ya.
Flicker.
Yeah, flicker down too. So they got that information. They can try to punish UA again if Onic Philippines wants to go that route. But
Hero baru
so far, it
Kalea
might be
ada
just
di
them
tim
kinda setting up for
Aurora
our
bang
first
ya.
objective.
Setting it up right now very early on. That's going to be Brusco close by. He's got the ejector potential. He has that flicker as well. So, you know what? They have some pretty good fighting until maybe Renegade reaches level 4. Then maybe it might kind of just go Aurora's way. And they can start the fights earlier on. But Brusco with that early game advantage
King Kong masih dengan Suyo-nya.
pushing their map control.
Yeah.
Again, just kind of scouting out here. Super Prince is actually going to be fine. Weren't able to connect though. Renegade doesn't have that level 4, so all he's got is a title strike.
Kirk masih dengan hero favoritnya.
Right now, Edward just going to zone them out on this Hilda, and that might be enough to go ahead and secure the first objective. Demon Kite grabs it. Kirk might not be able to escape. Pops the flicker. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, since Kirk was not level 4 just yet, Onic couldn't go for the full commit, plus Super Prince was sent back after that trade in the mid. And Brusco, of course, not level 4.
Biasanya kalau hero baru menang ini bang ya.
In terms of the skill trading against the Kalea,
Karena belum beradaptasi ke meta dia.
Oh no. Okay,
Tapi ini nggak tahu. Namanya Onic bang ya. Onic tim terbaik sampai musim lalu.
Many predictions right now are inch, neck, and neck. I was really surprised with how fast they rotated to the bottom side of the map.
Ini dia community prediction-nya. Aurora 56, ya wajar. Di pertemuan pertama mereka menang 2-0 dari prediksinya.
Now we are on that scenario where our roamers are now
Masih lebih kuat mereka.
4, and maybe we can get stuff done, but it feels like Onic just not really quite willing to take these fights yet. Which is, again, for me, it feels like such a new thing where it's hard for me to see Onic a little bit trailing and trying to catch up.
Kalea tanker gitu. Apa tank ini Kalea?
It has changed for the Super Fam. Gone are the days where they just snowball early on, getting kills very quickly. Teams have learned, gotten better, and have adjusted to them. But one of the things that Onic are good at, it's still very active right now for a lot of the teams. One of the best strengths of Aurora actually is what Onic was one of the trailblazers of, which is respecting that mid-game power spike. And they have a lineup that are good with
Hunter
that.
Strike sudah jadi untuk Demon Kite.
Will join in the next fight.
Sepatunya belum selesai bang ya.
A linchpin for a big mid-game power spike for Onic.
Yeah, full on secure for these bushes. Very hard to
Starter yang
actually
pertama
so that's going to be a big map control bonus for
sudah
Aurora.
dicolek oleh Demon Kite.
Possibly securing Turtle number 2.
Turtle number 2 just going to go in the hands of Aurora. It looks like no contest here. Now we have seen King Kong and Onic Philippines do this before. Sometimes they give up all 3 turtles just to get pressure on the map, like they're trying to get this tier 1 here. Oh, on the bottom side though, Renegade gonna get caught out a little bit, but the rest of the team is there. Kirk could pull the trigger, not gonna go, but Demon Kite's gonna jump in. Has the form and will be able to find Kelra, and the blast is shot off, but he didn't need it. He's scary enough in the beast form.
And Demon Kite's having a lot of fun with this, while his Kite brother, his fellow Kite brother, is actually just wailing on his opponents. I love the dynamic we're seeing here.
Kirk.
Here we go. Kirk gonna be able to find a connection. Edward will flicker
Masih
around. He's gonna
selamat.
be fine. Even with the Primal Wrath from Kirk, they couldn't clean up that kill. So Edward will live.
It's his first two turtles, and Demon Kite was able to get the first blood.
Brusco.
Brusco gonna get caught!
Brusco gonna get caught, gonna be in trouble. Tidal Strike already used.
Kena 2.
Able to find 2 with the Earth Shatter. Renegade's gonna go down. So finally,
Nice.
a
Masih
answer
selamat
back
loh.
from Onic Philippines.
Doming.
100% the Aurora have taken their
Sama
early game
Brusco ya.
condition off first. Being able to land the kill for Demon Kite early, plus getting the 2 turtles, and Onic gave up. See how Onic will be able to get a little bit of equilibrium back. Demon Kite will invade. Will get the from above. King Kong does not get it. Stolen by Demon Kite.
Mati dong.
Oh, Kelra could be in trouble again.
Waduh, Kelranya.
Slam down on from Edward. Kelra having a really difficult time. We'll see if there's an answer once again at Onic Philippines. Over here, there's the toss-up.
Mati
Edward's
dong
gonna be
ini
the focus.
PH-nya
Jump in
semua,
from Edward,
Onicnya
the title.
semua.
The Tsunami Slam to bring him back. King Kong still going to be able to
Masih
get away
selamat
though. And so they'll avoid the death. Meanwhile, a turret goes down top side.
Unbelievable
Yang
tempo
dilempar
coming in from both
Hildanya
teams.
loh.
I think in the past 6 minutes, we've had like 12 skirmishes or something. They're fighting so much around the map. And you know what, Onic, they're able to get
Ini
some
dia
punches
dipersembahkan
back,
oleh
but Aurora
Infinix
has been
bang ya.
non-stop.
Yeah, again, understanding of their power
Sponsornya
spikes. They wanted to
jelek
be
kali
around
animasi
5
turtle
minutes
sama
of pressuring Kelra, and they were able to take just that. Aurora can take control here. Onic Philippines will have to be wary about starting a big fight.
Turtle yang kedua. Masih kah Aurora?
Oh, there's the flicker again. The toss up. They throw Renegade in the air. He's gone. And now the RWM enough to be able to catch out Domin Kite as well.
Posisi
Even though
super
they
prisnya
grabbed the
jauh
third
kali
turtle of
loh.
the game, Aurora loses 2.
Trading a turtle for 2 members. This looks like it's Onic getting into their form here. They're not going to take the objectives, but at least they're going to
War
win on
X
a
di
lot of
sini.
these team fights. And I think they're quite happy with that.
Well-timed real-world manipulation by Super Friends, even catching Domikite in there. Domikite a little bit too forward in that scenario. So they balance things out in the map, able to take the tower up top. Now going to the items, in terms of the mid laners, both for glowing 1 priority. Brusco looks like he's going to be rushing the dominance eyes. Already 1 onto Kirk. And for the junglers, it is a slight lead for Demon Kite. It's a 2k gold lead for Aurora, but not that too wild in terms of the item gap.
Well, just yet. We see Onic playing a bit more passive
Perbedaan
here
gol
at this point.
2000 bang ya.
Don't want to get too much into it,
diimpasin
with the
ya.
rest of Aurora still going fast-paced so far. Only a 2k gold lead here for Aurora.
Renegade giving some information here, but yeah, you don't want to jump in there. He is going to go ahead and just stay waiting patiently. The rest of the team's just around. But yeah, King Kong's like, yep, I don't want to deal with that, and he heads on out.
You see Onic hunting together, trying to find an opening, but they can't just seem to find it as Aurora. Perfect timing for them. No members of Onic here to defend up top. They will lose the second tower, while Onic will decide and push it from
Kelranya
bottom. Let's see if they will be able to break
ketinggalan,
it. Looks like
Bang.
they should.
Decent trade.
Tinggalan gol.
I think Kelra's going to have enough firepower to take that out with just a few attacks. And we actually have yet to see a solid attack from Onic here. We could see that now.
Super French taking a ton of damage.
Terpaksa
Had
Purify di
to pop
sana.
the Purify too.
Yeah, that was a full combo from the Hilda already. And with the big ability gone from the Eve, he'll be forced to use his ultimate if ever he gets caught out with a big crowd control ability. Of course, he is immune to crowd control when he does have real-world manipulation up.
Dia
Back to the
itemnya.
items. 2 items already for both, but
Hildanya
the
udah
lead between Demon Kite and
Tebalin nih, Bang,
King Kong
Hildanya.
is getting bigger and bigger. Radiant armor and Dreadnought armor is the priority of Renegade.
That's right.
Should help survive the damage of Super Friends and Kirk. Good itemization from the roamer of Aurora.
We got good advantages as well in terms of map control, not just the items, right? So
Yeah.
Edward very forward there with the shielding that you get from your passive. Has all the information you need to get Onic under position.
Renegade
Blitz this one. Lord under half health. Edward
masih menunggu.
under half health himself. They're going to give it a go. They're just going for it. Demon Kite secures the Lord. No contest. And
Dilepas
again,
saja
you
oleh
see how
King Kong di
much
sana.
pressure there is because of
Tapi
just,
karena
it's
lot
literally
pertama.
Renegade and Edward posting up in the front, cutting off
Tapi ini Aurora
the angles that Onic Philippines can take.
asuransinya ada loh
Item
itu.
already secured by the Lucas Demon Wings, or
Sicilian.
Wings. And yeah, it was really tough for Onic Philippines to try and contest that. It would have been devastating. They needed to make sure that they got the purple buff for King Kong first, because if they contested that and lost that, they would have lost the Lord, lost bodies, lost their purple buff. That would have ballooned Aurora's lead even more. So Onic Philippines had to respect that possibility and decided, you know what, we can give this Lord, get the purple buff, and we'll just try to defend. But this gives a lot of map control for Aurora.
Yeah, they're just looking for that one-off pick-off, and that actually could lead them into a really good momentum. But for now,
Athena
it's
shield.
going to be Aurora camping on their jungle and seeing if they can maybe utilize this Lord on top.
Okay, that shield up top is going to be popped. The Lord is dealt with. They should be able to get maybe another shield. It looks like it's going to hold together. So maybe after all of that, Aurora's only able to get the one shield on the top turret, and they take the discipline route and back off. Again, they're not that far ahead, and they really have to respect the lineup that Onic Philippines has.
Yeah. And Onic Philippines, because of the presence of a Lucas jungle, I think I'm starting to understand why they're a little bit more hesitant
Holy
to actually
Crystal
hold,
sudah jadi untuk
try
hari di
and
sini.
force anything.
Nggak
They know
bisa
they
nih, oh.
mistime something. Wait.
Bisa
Toss
nggak?
up again. Gonna be able to throw him in
Waduh,
the air.
nggak
Edward's
bisa kan?
still alive with a flicker. Disengages. It looks like Aurora wants more, but Kirk will flicker out too. So two
Terlalu
big
tebal lah.
battle spells for both sides burned.
That was close though. That was super close here for Edward.
Yep.
As good as an attack as you can do if you are Onic with Brusco, not even utilizing the flicker.
Yeah, and I think if they were able to secure that kill onto Edward, Kirk would have used his Primal Wrath, but he's still been holding onto it. He's he knows how valuable his ultimate is, that timed perfectly should mess up Aurora, but Aurora are also not giving Onic Philippines a lot of opportunities to turn things around heavily. Little by little,
Udah
Aurora's
menuju 4 item
lead
ini.
gets bigger and bigger, but Onic Philippines are getting
Ranger.
some key items. Straightened Armor and Dominance Ice for the Edith,
Haritnya,
up to the
Holy
Malefic
Crystal
Roar,
udah sakit
plus
itu, Bang.
the War Axe for the Sumo as well.
So far with Brusco on that Jawhead hasn't really been stonks, right? So maybe they're trying to wait and see if they catch up on items first. But yeah, Aurora might have just a really good control here. At least for now, Onic, they are sticking together. Trying to see if they can just pick off someone who might be laying on the bush somewhere, but Aurora just not giving him an opportunity.
Yeah, that's the main thing though too. Even with the Jawhead, it's
Brute
like
force
most of the time the
sudah
people
jadi untuk
playing up
Lucas.
front on this
Udah
side
tebal
are
sakit
either,
lagi.
you know, Renegade or Edward, and it's so you have to be able to provide so much damage to actually take out either a Hilda or the Kalea, just because of also the escapability, you know, and having the flicker available. So Lord is up. Aurora's just going to go ahead and blitz this one, it looks like, but this time Onic Philippines, it looks like they want to contest this.
Whoa.
Damage.
So they'll take a couple shots. The damage is there. Right now, though, they're going to hold it toe-and-toe.
Put it to half just on his own, just like that, just a few combos.
Yeah, relatively quickly. Again, unless it's I think I'm still gonna be a hater of the Lucas jungle, unless it's Demon Kite.
Unless it's Demon Kite.
Maybe.
Only guy to make it work so far.
We'll see. Really helps out right now that Aurora has good full vision.
Ini killernya baru datang.
Bottom side, so they know they can buy some
Mau
time.
bergabung.
Or they may try to intercept
Reload
here.
yang kedua.
We don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, look, slow pushes on the side wave, so that makes Onic think twice about engaging this heavily. They have to control the middle. Naturally, they're gonna lose one of the side lane minion waves. Natural push. So Onic, they might be put into a position where they need to force something happening here.
Yeah, I think they're going to want to force this fight.
Trying at least, right?
They're going to wait for it again. It's just kind of restarting back and forth as Demon Kite King Kong take a hit, run back. And really, it's just, it might be the call for one of the roams to actually just pull the trigger. There's the conceal already.
Dapat.
Brings him back with a tsunami slam.
Brusco-nya dapat.
Brusco. That's one down for Onic Philippines, and now RWS dropped down. Renegade could be in trouble now.
Masuk itu.
Demon Kite jumps into the fight.
Demon
as a
Kite-nya
total
masuk.
beast. He does go down, but 4 are gone from Onic Philippines. And now it's only King Kong. The rest of Aurora looks to go down the lane and just pressure it in with a few minions.
Wow.
4 members still alive, working on the turret. King Kong, I don't care how good Suyo is or how busted he is, he can't win against the lights of Aurora as they take game 1.
1-0.
That was a straight up
Strike push, Bang.
attack.